Now we have to know few important signals, few important fundamental signals. Among them, most three important signals are unit step signal, unit impulse signal and unit ramp signal. What is unit step signal first? Unit step signal, it is represented using UT. In general, unit step signal represent with the help of UT. UT is equal to 1 when t greater than 0, UT is equal to 0 when t less than 0, and it is undefined, UT is undefined at t is equal to 0. We cannot say anything, that is we cannot say about the amplitude at t is equal to 0 because there is a step jump. So this is t is equal to 0, when t greater than 0 this value is equal to 1, when t less than 0 the value is equal to 0, but at t is equal to 0 for few microseconds or nanoseconds there is a step jump. So we cannot say about this instant, that is t is equal to 0, we cannot say anything about the amplitude of UT at this instant. So UT is defined, again I am repeating, UT is defined, UT is equal to 1 for t greater than 0, it is equal to 0 for t less than 0, and it is undefined at t is equal to 0. At that point, particular point t is equal to 0, it is undefined. Now what is unit impulse? It is very important. We shall focus this unit impulse signal later, but just for today we have to know the definition. So what is unit impulse signal? It is defined as del t is equal to 0 for t not equal to 0, and at t is equal to 0 we cannot say the amplitude, because at t is equal to 0 it goes towards infinite. It is a small pulse, it is a small width pulse, the width of the pulse tends to 0 and height is infinite, goes towards infinite. I will elaborate it later. Now when we are defining del t, we should mention, that is when we are defining unit impulse signal, we should mention the area under the curve is equal to 1, that is the area is equal to 1. Here it represent 1 means, not the amplitude, it is the area. So del t is equal to 0 for t not equal to 0, and t is equal to 0 we cannot say, we cannot predict the amplitude, it goes towards infinity, and the area under the curve is equal to 1. Now another definition is that minus infinite to t del tau d tau, tau is any dummy variable, this is equal to ut. So we can represent this del tau in terms of ut. So on the contrary, d of ut dt is equal to del t, is not it so? Now we have to know the third one, unit ramp signal. Okay, unit ramp signal is defined RT is equal to t when t greater than equal to 0, RT is equal to 0 when t less than 0. Now this is the graphical representation. When t is equal to 0 the value is equal to 0, when t is equal to 1 the amplitude is equal to 1, when t is equal to 2 the amplitude is equal to 2, etc., etc. Okay. So RT is equal to t for t greater than equal to 0, RT is equal to 0 t less than 0, and derivative of this RT it is equal to ut. But in this process we should take care about t is equal to 0, t is equal to 0 instant of ut, because we know at t is equal to 0 ut is undefined. So when differentiating RT we should take care this matter, that is d dt of RT ut, it is correct, but in that case we should take care this instant t is equal to 0, what is happening at t is equal to 0 for ut, as it is undefined at t is equal to 0. Rest of the fundamental signal I will discuss in the next class. Thank you.